what's going on? It's BBER45 here. It's actually going to be my last video for a while. And as promised, today we're going to do a full review, and we're actually going to do a cleaning of the Walther P-1. So here we go. So this is the box that it came with, straight from Germany here. And this is the holster it came with. Here's our Walther P-1. Check it real quick, make sure it's empty. Magazine's up. Empty. There you go. So got an empty weapon. Inside the package, I actually got two magazines. One was actually wrapped in this brown wood paper, which is good. And the pistol was actually wrapped in also this brown paper, which is good. It means it's authentic. And of course, this is actually imported by Inter Ordnance, North Carolina. And we got our little booklet. So it's pretty cool. Got this for a pretty good deal. I'm very pleased with it, and it shot pretty good today. So let's put everything back in the box here, and let's get into the fun stuff with the Walther P-1. Move this out the way for you guys. Alright, here we go. So everybody knows the infamous P-38, which was actually a replacement of the infamous Luger P-08. And the P-38 served the Germans all the way in World War II up to the very last days in 1945. After the war, Germany was hit very hard with the restrictions again. And it wasn't until the 60s that the police force and military wanted to get the P-38 back into production. So the Walther factories actually got things rolling again. And the P-1 was actually, I wouldn't say an improvement, just more of a little upgrade slash couple of tweaks here and there of the original P-38. So we can see here, this one's actually a P-1. It was made in 1981 by the West, and it was for the West German Army. Alright, the P-1 is actually 9x19mm or 9mm parabellum. Most people say, oh, parabellum, that's German for, round for war. Well, technically the Germans stole that from Latin. There's actually a saying in Latin called Si vis pacem parabellum, which is where they got parabellum. And if you translate that literally, it means if you wish for peace, prepare for war. So that's where everybody got parabellum for war. So there you go. This thing just works great. I shot it today again. It was excellent. I'll show you the grouping I got. So this is about 15 yards, so not too bad. I was getting tired at the end, and my fingers were getting kind of sore. My wrist is getting a limp, so I was grouping there. I was actually using Fuji ammunition. It's Italian stuff. Worked pretty good. This is 122 grain and full metal jacket. And I'll tell you what, no jams, nothing, no feedback, anything. I mean, it worked flawless. So I couldn't have been more happier. So the way this guy pretty much works is you take your magazine, slap here in the bottom like so. As you can see, it has an old school European magazine release, and then you hit the button right there, and you're ready to go. One of the cool features, and actually very safe feature of this pistol, is once you put it on fire and you put it cocked back, there will be a little indicator right here. It's just a little piece of metal that comes out, and it'll tell you it actually has a round in the chamber. I don't have any snap caps right now on me, but if you saw another video, you can notice really small that there was a round in the chamber. And let's say you do have a round in the chamber and you don't want to use it to decock it. Well, check this out. All you have to do is pull the safety lever. I'll get it right there for you, and it'll automatically decock the gun just like that, and you're back on safe. Even though you have a round in the chamber, you don't have to worry about setting the round off, and there you go. So this is great handgun. It was used all the way up into the 80s by the West German police. In fact, there's even some small units out there using this as their official sidearm. So you can't blame them. You got 8 rounds plus 1 9mm. It's very good, very reliable. Now, doing some research, a lot of people are saying that if you put any reloaded rounds, or what they call hot rounds, which is ammunition that has a lot more grains and more RPMs and feet per second, that type of thing, it tends to jam and have some weird problems. But if you're just using regular good old plinking ammo, surplus, even some certain self-defense rounds, it'll work just fine. So I'm gonna let you guys take a look inside the barrel. It's a little bit dirty, but I'm going to show you guys how to clean it right now. So, just a basic review on the Walther P-1. Price range are pretty good. You can get a decent one for about $300. You're not going to find one brand new in the box. If you do, that's very rare. Most of these are issued by military or police. And you know, they're getting popular. You know, it's not as valuable as like the German Mark P-38. But you know, if you're on a budget or you just want a good shooter, it's actually a very accurate shooter, then I definitely recommend to get one of these. So, alright guys, well, enough of the talk. Let's get to the meat and bones and let's do some cleaning. Alrighty guys, here we go. We're going to clean the Walther P-1 for you today. So, before we start, we'll go over what we got. So, we got a basic toothbrush, old toothbrush that I don't use anymore. We got some good old cotton swabs, Q-tips. Got some COP break free. This stuff is awesome. I wish I had some of this in the military in this type of form. And I actually picked this up at a gun store. It's called a pot kit. It's actually pretty cool. I'll show you more about that here in a little bit. But alright, so let's get this bad boy disassembled. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you're going to pull all the way back and lock it in. Just like that, okay? Now if you guys see here, see that little button right there? Just see that right there. We're going to take that knob and we're going to move it going to the left. Alright, so that right there basically makes this whole part going to come off. Alright, we're going to show you that real quick. So here we go. So you're going to unlock it. See how it just slides right off just like that. So we've got a trigger and housing group here. Alright, so the next thing is, I want you guys to take a look. Should be a little button right there. See that button right there? We're going to hit that button. Boom. And that right there is going to take out our barrel. So here we go. Alright, so the pistol is now completely disassembled. Alright, we got our main parts, and that's it. This is real simple. You know, you guys don't have to do anything more. Alright, so here we go. Let's do some cleaning. Alright, so we're going to take our COP, put it on here real quick. Alright, and then this is where this comes in. So basically, screw the top off this bad boy. And you're going to have all these little parts here. So, isn't that cool? I love this thing, I tell you, it's just awesome. So you got your 9mm brush, got your swab mop right here. You got your cleaning rods to go with. So basically that works is you're going to take a cleaning rod, just go right here and screw it on at the end of this bad boy right there. Alright, and just take a brush, screw it on right here, and you're ready to go. Alright, so before we get that, we're going to clean it. So what I usually do first is I like to spray it right on my toothbrush. Just like so. I'm going to start rubbing the inside down here pretty good. Yeah, I shot some rounds. I mean, I shot maybe 120 rounds today, so it's pretty dirty. So that's good, you know. It worked fine. Didn't have any problems. You know, I cleaned it once I got it, which was already clean. Put a little oil on it, and it worked great. So just getting all inside here. So all these little crannies and crevices. Get the back. Here's the barrel right there, show you guys. So get all this area in here, rub all that out. So cool. Alright, it's not too bad. Now you just take a rag here and just wipe out all the residue we got. So should be quite a bit actually. Yeah, there you go. So good day at the range is when your guns is covered and leftover and residue. But you know what? It was fun. And learning to clean your stuff is actually being part of a good firearm owner. So this is good practice for all you guys out there. So, yeah, you know, and this is easy. This is nothing compared to other stuff I cleaned, like an M16. God forbid I ever clean one of those again, man. That thing was brutal. So, alright, so here's where your Q-tips are going to come in. I usually take a Q-tip and just go right down through these little grooves. Get all that little junk in there. Yeah, there we go. So, alright, perfect. And then we got that one clean. Get this other side here. Yeah, it's not too dirty. It's little stuff still left in there, but it's not too bad. Not as dirty as I thought it'd be. Guys, little nooks and crannies. Get all that junk out there. There we go. So, and to be honest with you, cleaning is actually fun. You know, I mean, I'm doing this for you guys to show, but usually most of the time I do it in front of my TV, crack open a drink or something, and you know, just relax and just clean my pistols and my rifles. You know, just maintain them. So there we go, got all that stuff cleaned out. Alright, that's looking pretty good now. So, yeah, it just doesn't take long either. So, you know, if you're like, oh, it takes forever to clean. Yeah, well, maybe it does. But you know what? It's part of your responsibility. And well, everybody likes to clean firearm anyway. I do at least. Yeah, that's all that old Marine stuff that's still in my head. So, alright, good. Do a little bit more scrubbing here. The bonus. And that stuff out there. There we go. So yeah, so this is the P1. This is the upper part here. And I got most of this done. Swipe it down a little bit more. Right. Take one more, see if we got any stuff missing. Yeah, just got a little more, not too bad. Cool. And the cool part is when you're cleaning, you know, you can go as fast as you want or as slow as you want. You know, you're the owner, so whatever makes you happy. And if you think your pistol is good, then hey, so be it. So that's not too bad. Get that junk in there. You know, I like to clean this little area too, just in case. So yeah, there we go. And take the safety off, clean all that junk. Cool. Alright. I think that's pretty clean to me, folks. Alright, so next is actually a barrel. So, you know, this is actually, you know, it's a cool looking barrel. I like it. It's a little bit different, you know, my Ruger P-95 barrel. But, you know, barrel's a barrel, so just spray on there. Just a little bit more in toothbrush. Some more down there, getting these little nooks and crannies. Get here at the top of the pipe. So yeah, so this is pretty much real basic, guys. You know, there's nothing really to it. You know, this isn't rocket science to clean this pistol. And that's the cool part. That's what makes the P1 so great. Real simple, easy to clean. You know, I don't have to spend hours fiddling with a bunch of little small parts or having certain tools. So, alright, I'll wipe that down real quick. Alright, we're looking pretty clean now. So. All these little stuff, wipe it down. And just to let you know, guys, after you're done cleaning here, you just want to take a light coat of COP or your gun lube and just put it on these sensitive areas. That way, so your gun can run a little bit smoother and you're not hitting metal on metal. So that's just a little tidbit. Certain rifles you have to do that. Like my SKS, you don't. I mean, you can just throw that thing in the mud, it'll still fire and ask for more. So, alright, got that clean. So I'm gonna take a few Q-tips here. Just hit these little small nooks and crannies. Yeah, see, so it's not too bad. Let's finish wiping it down. Get it side there. You know, believe it or not, these little nooks and crannies can get some stuff. So see, that's what I'm getting out of it right now. So, but you know, it's alright. You know, I'm doing a good job getting all these little stuff, little parts and details. So I should be ready to rock and roll. Alright, and we are. So we got one side. Okay, guys, so now we're going to clean the barrel. So spray your brush here. And I usually do it this way. People can do it many other ways, whatever makes you happy. But you just stick it in there. Well, actually, stick it front ways. Run it in there and out it goes. I usually do this about 5 or 6 times. So it's 3, it's 4, it's 5. I got 6, so. And looking at it right now, if you guys can see that, I can see a little bit of gunk in there, so but that's good, it's scrubbing off, so not too bad. Alright, so next we're going to change our brush, and we're going to use our mop. Usually I don't spray this with COP, I just leave it as is, so that way it can pick up everything that we just scraped off there. Okay, so we're going to put it back in there, and just go up and down a couple of times, get that stuff out there. Oh yeah, that's clean. A few more times, get any residue, leftovers. You can use patches if you guys want. Patches are good too. I like this little thing, it's just really convenient. On my rifles, I always use patches as well. So, you know, either way, just because you see me do it doesn't mean it's always the best way, the right way. This is what I prefer, so you guys can mix it up and have some fun doing it. So, there we go. That's pretty clean. So. That's what the barrel looks like right there. Nice and shiny. Got a good chrome to it. So, alright, and last but not least, actually, trigger housing group. This is all you guys need to do. You don't need to do anything else to move any other parts like these springs. Just leave those alone. And since we got it kind of dirty here, I'm gonna spray it inside a little bit. There we go. You don't want to overdo it, CLP too, where you get so much it starts gushing out everywhere. You know, just a light coating, not that much. So we got this here. This area is here. And then, not right now, I won't show you guys, but if you want, what I usually do after I clean, I usually just rub COP everywhere and wipe it down. That's just, you know, in case I don't shoot it for a while, keep it from rusting. Plus it gives it that cool, shiny, nice little black look. Another thing is you can actually pull the trigger back. clean the bottom of the hammer right there. You want to get that. And all these little parts that just came up. So, all right. Another thing that I do, and most people actually forget, is actually clean the magazine area. So let's get our brush down in there. Start cleaning that up. Good. Perfect. You don't have to do it really crazy. I just like to get in there, get all that junk out there. Because they were not fire and weapons and firearms. It really gets pretty dirty, and they got that chemical reaction going in there. So, all right, cool. I'm gonna take some Q-tips. Let's go to these little areas. Everything's looking pretty good. Get on these little nooks and crannies. Get down here in this little trigger group area. Switch signs. Cool. Alright, just gonna wipe it down real quick. So yeah, perfect. So it's looking pretty good. Shot about I think 200 rounds. So I consider I shot 200 rounds. It's not as dirty as I thought it would be. That's good. So let's finish wiping it down. Cool. Got these little areas. Alright. I'm just gonna take one more cotton swab here. These little tiny areas. Nice. Perfect. So yeah, so it's not too bad. We got it pretty clean, good. So, but yeah, just on a side note, I'd just like to thank you guys for subscribing and watching my channel. I'm just getting bigger. I'm just doing this for fun. This is pretty cool. It's starting to grow and grow. Of course, you're definitely not in the money, not in it for the money, because you really don't make that much money. But it's fun, and I meet new people, and it's awesome. Alright, cool. So now we got this together. This is just me. If you guys want, you can actually clean your magazines. I like to, and I just like to take my toothbrush and just go over the top surface here a little bit, wipe it down. It's got a little gunk on there and some residue. Just wipe it down a little bit. You don't have to drench it in CLP. Just to keep it clean. Do the other one here. There we go. And then just real quick, I'm gonna put my cleaning rod. Just put it down in the barrel real quick. Just push it down in there, get all that stuff in there, that magazine, whatever stuff could have been rolling in there. Yeah, guys, a little stuff in there, not that bad. So cool. Alrighty, guys, so that's basically cleaning it. So now we're gonna put it back together. So you want to leave this here, just leave that be. And the only thing you need to watch out is that little tiny piece right here. So, alright, so let's get ready. So first thing we're gonna do, guys, is exactly what we did last time, but the opposite. So we're gonna push that little button in. Alright, we're going to slide that bad boy right here. Show you guys real quick. Alright, just slides right in there. And boom. So this gets our carrier right back in there. And also our barrel of the pistol. So, alright, so next thing is we're just going to line it up here. If you guys can see that. Just going to slide it back right in there, nice and gently. Okay, so now just to let you know, if you guys see that right there, just want to be careful and just push it down right there. Boop. So there you go. Or you can just take your thumb and assist it right in there. Okay, now remember that little piece I was telling you right there? You want to push that down. There's your ejection shell. There we go. Alright, so now I'm just going to pull it back. Pull it back. Should be it right there. Oh, I got to put the hammer back too as well. Yeah. Hammer. Like I said here, guys. Get the hammer back. Yeah, good power. Let me stretch it in. There we go. Now push the hammer down real quick. There we go. And it's going to just slide right back on. Hammer's down. Sorry about that, guys. Forgot to put the hammer back in. Alright, so take that, slide it in, push this in right there. Alright, there we go. And we're ready to go. So now what you're going to do is the same thing as last time. Pull it all the way back and lock it just like this. Alright, remember this little guy I had earlier? We're just going to flip that bad boy up. There we go. Okay, now we're going to release it. Okay, and then we're going to do a function test. So basically function test is you're going to dry fire it, make sure you hear that good click. So bang. So there we go, there's our click. And so we can do another function test. Stick our magazine in there, cock it back, it locks just like this. Got everything empty. Gonna take it out, pop it back in. The cocker works, safety's on, safety's off. One more test. Bang. So there we go. So alright guys, so this is the basic and real easy way how to clean your Walther P-1. Hope you guys enjoyed this review and cleaning, and thank you very much for your guys' subs and emails. I answer each and every one of them all. So thank you guys, and keep the Second Amendment alive. Alright guys, have a good one. Thank you for watching.